Hi friends, in the part 1 we have seen by using bulb column data type how you have managed adding data, then we have updated it and inserted 5 sample images. You can download the zip file available here, the same also in the previous tutorial, the same zip file is there. Inside that all the sample images, everything is there, you can use them. And now here you will learn how you will upload the data. By the user can upload it and insert the same data to the database. Inside your zip file, whatever you have downloaded, you can see one file upload.php. Open that file. This is a simple HTML form only. Note that this form has encrypted multi part form data, so because we are sending our file, whatever we will upload the image file along with the other data. So, and this method is post and it submits to upload ck.php file. This has a simple input box where you will be adding the name of the student, whatever name you want to add, just for our trial sake, test sake, and we will be selecting one of the ID 1 2 3 4 because we have 4 sample images. So 1 2 3 4 we have given. Now this file will look like this. You can see here, this is what in our previous tutorial we have added all this data, and these images also we have added this. Now we'll go upload data phase. Here you can see this you can add a name here, and your one of the ID will select 1 2 3 4 whatever is, and the moment we select the choose file, it will point to a file in the local machine, and from there we will upload it. We'll try to code this now. Next, let's open our upload CK. This is where the form will submit and the data will be available here. The first line is config.php because we need database connection. So inside the config.php file, it is here. You can see our host name, database name, username and password. All the details you have to feed as per your MySQL installation. And this is the DBO connection object we are creating here at the line number 9. This will be using it for our updation. Now let's come back to upload ck.php first. Here what we will do, we'll first collect the form data. Form data is first, there are 2 things we have collected from that. So sorry, there are 3 things. First is ID. So this is a post method. So we'll say post now ID. So this variable will hold whatever the ID the user has selected in the form. Now after that, let's say the student name will take it up. So student equal to post student. So sorry, it is not student, it is T1 because it's a text box. T1 is the name. You can just see our upload PHP file. Here it is. You see this input name is T1, and sorry, this one line only. And next is select one ID. So the values are 1 2 3 4. Now then the file is up. The variable name is file up. So we'll see that how we will take it. But now let's come back here. Actually this is same as whatever we have we have discussed in the part 1 of our tutorial. In that we have created a file. There is a file record add. The entire code is same. Only thing is variable source are different. So what we will do, this ID is whatever be after that. From here we will copy the code. This you can read our part 1 to understand how this works. We have explained how the query is created, then parameter binding, and note that this param underscore lob, this is the one where we are profile photo or the binary file whatever is we are inserting by reading it. Now we are not reading it, we are just taking it from a whatever the user has uploaded. So here below that we'll paste it here. Now you can see this, I have 3 things are required: ID, student name and the profile photo. So profile photo, I have no ID and student name. Profile photo now I will collect. So for that, you see we have used the variable photo here. Now this variable photo will assign it here. So photo, now this variable photo is equal to, now in this case because we will be uploading it, so we'll say f open. To differentiate between these two, let's just see the record add once more. Record add, you can see that f photo variable we have taken it by using, read this line. This is directly from the directory. Inside the directory, the photos4.png we have taken, and by reading file get contents. Now we'll not do that. We'll create the same variable by using fopen, because we have uploaded this file. So it will be available as files. Now the variable name, the name of the file up. Where from this file up has come? This is from here. You can see here it is, file up up. This is the name of the input value variable we have taken from here. So file up. Now one more is temp name. So whatever once the upload, these are all PHP features. Sorry, TMP name. Now temp name. Now here we'll say this, we are telling it RB, read binary. So this is the only thing. Now this variable photo we have taken from the whatever the user has uploaded. This is how at line number 13. This is the only difference here. Rest is insert into ID. All the things remain same as it is. We have added data with photo is added. If otherwise there will be an error. I will just save this file. Now let's go to our browser where we will test it. So this is our file. Now name I am giving anything. I will say that 4 after. So to understand that, now I am giving 5 as name. I am writing this as name. Okay. So now ID one of the ID I will see is just 3. Now to match it, I will just upload the photo, check the photo whatever I am uploading. Let me just to differentiate, ID 3 I have selected. So the file is attached. Now upload image. Not able to data column student are too long for, okay, something wrong with here. Data student PDO param str, what is student T1. Okay, it is maximum 10 I have given. Either I can increase this or I can reduce the number there. Okay, because in our database we have fixed it as 10, so it is better that we should use a name column which is less than 10. So let's go there again. So there is a script validation only. So I will just say it 5. I will not give anything more than that. ID is 3, choose file. Already file is 3.png is selected. Now upload image. Data with photo is added. Now let's just see this. So all, if you go, we can see. Now this is the one, ID 5 this is the one is recently added, because the earlier up to 1 2 3 4 were there. This one we have added. This is how we'll do it. Now one more data also we'll upload it. Now let's click this. We'll say let's give the name as 6 ID. Now one of the one, but actually you can select anything. So choose a file. Now here let me choose ID 4. Okay, 4.png, upload image, upload data. Now show all. So you can see, I will just scroll down. You can see this is the one. Now it is added. This is how you can upload any other image also. These are the sample images we have used. From your system you can upload any other image. This is how you can take a data from your local machine or any JPG image file or even PDF file also, and insert it into the bulb column of the MySQL database. If you want to see how these tables are created and how the bulb columns are added to that, you can watch our part 1 of this video, and there also scripts are there where you can manage it by adding records and updating and displaying how these records are displayed also. It's explained. So this is the part 2 of it. Don't forget to watch the part 1. So, and the downloaded file is common file. You can download the zip code. And I'll request you to please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon, so you will be notified as and when we add the more tutorials to this. And if you have any doubt or any comment or anything you want to suggest something, use the comment below to post your queries. And please do subscribe, and thank you for watching.